gonna prop this up. Yeah, it needs to be like this. Steven, can you help me? This thing needs to be like this to get the proper shot. Can you find something that it can sit on? Don't get this. It's embarrassing.
No, dude, this is normal.
Yes, it's real. Get it. That's right. Find something that can prop this.
Oh, you know what?
That's like actually being shamed by some dude on Instagram. Okay, I've seen her story. Like a couple weeks ago, like days ago, like she was shamed. Ashley, someone shamed her about like at a fucking lake. About what? About like she was at a lake and taking videos, and then some dude just like said something stupid.
I'm gonna go pee and get ready.
A little bit. I can do.
These have grooves on it.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. We need it higher, right?
God damn it.
Yeah, this thing.
Huh? Stand by. Nothing yet. Can you actually?
Como estoy poniendo la cámara, estoy como ¿Tienes agua?
Then we just don't touch it.
You know what? Yeah.
Yeah.
What else can we do?
Yeah.
That's about it. Unless you add this on top, but I don't know if that's gonna help.
Yeah.
Maybe if I lock it in right here or something. You want to try something?
Yeah, we got time.
Yeah, we got some time.
What are we doing?
Yeah, so we raise it up. Maybe like I place it like right here, and you place it. Oh my God.
Oh shit. Yeah, that's the problem though. So maybe more.
Yeah. There? Everywhere. That's as long as my shakes the chair.
Yeah.
Good.
Like some guys
Check. All right, ladies and gentlemen, man, I want to welcome you guys to our 2025 Juneteenth event hosted here. Give it up, give it up. Super excited, man. I want to give it up to Let It Roll for allowing us to host it here. Can we give it up to Let It Roll real quick? Put your hands together. Super excited, my man Stacy right there walking in looking fresh to death. Man, look, again, we welcome you guys so much, man. We're going to have some fun. We're going to have some dope artists. We're going to have some crazy speakers. What I ask is that you just give them respect. They get up here, give them a hand clap, make some noise for them. You know what I mean? Because you don't know if they're funny, you don't know if they're good, but they got the heart to be up here. Right? And I love it, man. Make sure you guys tell your friends, go on Facebook, social media, let people know what's going down. It is happening here at Let It Roll 2025 Juneteenth Festival. So without further ado, I'd like to bring up the first person, and then I need y'all help, man, because I do this crowd participation thing, all right? So here we go. This is what I do. I'm going to say, y'all ready for the next act? Y'all say, yeah.
Yeah.
Say, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, coming to the stage right now, man. I want y'all to give it up for Natasha.
Hello. And thanks, Darnell, for the words and introduction on the event today. Just want to center everyone on why we're here, say a little few words about Juneteenth. Juneteenth, 1865, June 19th, is when former slaves in Texas found out 2 years later that they were now free people. So Juneteenth is about celebrating freedom and joy and resilience, and these are words that we still carry on today. And hopefully we take that spirit at this event and into our daily lives. I'm gonna say a little poem that I've heard about Juneteenth poem, and after that, then we'll continue the show and enjoy all the performers. We honor the journey from bondage to freedom, from chains to change, from stolen names to reclaimed identities. Lord, we thank you for resilience of our ancestors, for the prayers they prayed, the songs they sang in the dark, and the strength they carry through the storm. Because of them, we stand. As we celebrate Juneteenth, we ask for your continued hand on our community. Let freedom not just be a word on a paper, but a reality in our homes, our schools, our justice system, and in every corner of this nation. And may we never forget, we are not free until all of us are free. Especially right now, I hope that those words resonate you and that you take these words. I think we definitely need to live by the words of freedom and to make sure that we fight for each and one of us and that we celebrate joy.
Yeah, super excited. What I'm excited about is that we all free. We get to come and hear different cultures, different ethnicities, and just hang out with each other, drink a couple beers, and just celebrate freedom, man. So can we give it up for freedom? That's what I'm talking about. So coming to the stage next, we have the owner, the operator of this fine facility who is allowing us to come in as a community, work together to build culture. I want y'all to make some noise for the owner of this location, Stacy.
Good afternoon. Is it afternoon? Yeah, it is. It's been a long, the last 3 days. My staff has worked extensively here. I am Stacy, the owner of Let It Roll Bowl and Entertainment. I'm going to share a little bit with you. My background in terms of where I came from, the turf that I grew up on. I'm from the Midwest. I grew up in Indianapolis, Indiana. Any Hoosiers in the house? Anyone going to support my Pacers today? Oh, okay. You got to go home now. That was a joke, even though I'm not a comedian, right? Anyway, I grew up in Indianapolis, Indiana. I've been out here for quite a number of years. I got the opportunity. I have a wonderful family who moved me out here and went to college here, Mason Community College, ASU. Any ASU alumni in here? All right. That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, why do I own a bowling center, right? You know, I grew up in Indianapolis, and that was a family entertainment that we did as a family. We bowled on the evenings of Tuesday night. My mom, my dad, my sister, and my brother. So I grew up in the bowling world. I come from a corporate background. I worked for a Fortune 500 company, and the opportunity opened up here in 2010 to actually fulfill the dream that I've had always of owning my own bowling center. Now I'll backtrack just a little to tell you about working at a bowling center. My very first job, underage, to work was at a bowling center. It was called Miracle Lanes. It doesn't exist anymore, but it lasted quite some time. And when I say underage, they hired me to be a cook. So I was a cook and a ball chaser. I bowled in a traveling league that for youth, similar to the tournament you were seeing as you came in. Anyway, I enjoyed that. It was great. It was at that point that I really thought about one day owning my own bowling center. And as I traveled through life, you know, I've done a lot of different things, been involved in a lot of different businesses and working with corporate, and finally got the opportunity. It was presented to me in 2010, an opportunity to own my own bowling center. This center's been here since 1962. That's a history. It started out as Northgate Bowl, Sunset Bowl in the 90s, late 90s, and then we purchased it in 2010. Now I'll tell you how the name came across to be Letterboard Bowl. I thought long and hard about this name, and I went to my mom, who always said when I was growing up, her famous words was, when things got tough or when you're trying to achieve a goal, she always said, just let it roll. So that's how the name became, and I went to my mom and I said, hey, I'm gonna name this center bowling center and let it roll bowl. And she said, absolutely not. Don't tell anybody that was the name that you were going to use or that I gave it to you. I said, okay. So she came one day and I had some people coming up and they said, Stacy, this is the most amazing name for a bowling center. I love it. And my mom happened to be over on the side and she kind of stepped up. She stuck her chest out and said, yeah. Yeah. And that came from me, let it roll, you know. That's how my son, you know, I was like, okay, Mom, you know, we're going to take over, right? So we took Let It Roll Bowl. Now, a couple of vision things for us when we got the center, obviously. You know, coming from a corporate background, we're always focused on the bottom line. And so initially when I first started here, that's what I was doing. I was focusing on the bottom line. And then I retreated into embracing the community. My corporate background, they kind of focused on the community as well. So we changed our focus to the community. And it's through that, churches, school groups, charity groups, cosmic bowling, family bowling, league bowling, tournament bowling, we created a host of things. Now, it was called Let It Roll Bowl. And we added...
I cannot take that disrespect. My favorite artist is Shaka Khan. I love her so much. Y'all love Shaka Khan? Y'all know that song, I'm Every Woman? I'm every woman, it's all in me. Ooh, I love that song. I love it. Because when I want to land a rich white man with a tech job, I'm an Asian woman. So I make sure I get him as number 17 with the fried rice, okay? We love you long time. But when I get pulled over by the cops for speeding, I'm a white woman. Hi, Tiny. When I get pulled over by the cops for speeding, I'm a white woman, and I want to speak to the supervisor immediately, okay? But when I discipline my kids, I'm a Mexican woman. So I throw the chancla at them, and I miss. And I say things to them like, ¿Por qué no quieres escuchar? Which I tell them means, I don't know who your father is. I can't take that disrespect from my children. But I actually used to be a teacher, though, for 9 years. Can we give it up for teachers? Yes, guys, let's give it up for teachers. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Okay, I need that. I'm still in therapy from teaching. Okay. I did it for 9 years, and it's funny because when you ask teachers how many years they did, it always sounds like prison time. Like, man, they got me for 5 years in the classroom. They got me for 9 years. I taught high school for 9 years. And it was really difficult, though, for 3 reasons, okay? Number one, I'm way too short to be a teacher. I taught high school, so all the students were taller than me. And then the third reason why it was so difficult for me to be a teacher is because I way too much to be a teacher. I think I've been in recovery for about, 3-4 minutes now? Y'all better laugh or I'm gonna have a relapse. It was my first day in the classroom and I'm jumping up and down, I'm hanging posters up on the wall. And the principal walks in and he's like, hey kid, what are you doing? School hasn't started yet. And I'm like, hey bro, I work here. And I ended up in the principal's office. It's really hard to discipline 6'4" stormtroopers when you're built like Yoda. That's a Star Wars reference for my geeks in here. What is that flying over here? Do y'all see that? Am I tripping or what? I mean, I had a little something to drink, but not that much. You know what I'm saying? Something over here is loving my hair. Y'all like my hair? Is it cute? Okay, I got it just for y'all. I knew I was coming here to perform, But anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, back to my students, right? So I would wag my finger at my student, I would tell them, hey, y'all need to hurry up and get back to class. And they would shove me into the lockers and steal my lunch money. And again, I found myself in the principal's office. Now, anybody 420 friendly up in here? 420? How do you say weed in Spanish? Marijuana? Mota. Yeah, anybody mota up here? Yeah, okay. Not me, but I don't judge you. But one of my students thought it'd be a really good idea to put mota in cinnamon rolls and home economics. And between me and y'all, I thought that was a wonderful idea. I'm like, yeah, get it. But I was the one tasked with calling the student's mom and explaining what happened. So when I thought about that, I cussed out loud in front of my whole class. The principal walked in. And he's like, hey kids, what are you learning about today? And the kids repeated the curse word that I said. So this time I found myself in the unemployment office. And that's how I became a stand-up comedian, so I hope I'm doing well. This is it. This is all I got. Man, I didn't think things through. What do we tell our kids, right? Any parents in here? Any padres, niños? How many you got? 2? Okay, how many kids you got? Kids? Oh, you're smart. Okay, call me after the show. Okay, call me. Anybody else? Any padres in the house? Padres, madres? Just me? I got enough kids for everybody up here. I gotta open up a daycare center or something. That's crazy. But we tell our kids, them you can be anything you want to be. We support their dreams, don't we? We always support them. Well, my kids decided they wanted to be stand-up comedians. So, I did what any good parent would do, and I supported their dreams. I really shouldn't have done that. Because my son got up here, and he said, you know why I hate Father's Day? And the crowd said, why? I want y'all to relive this moment with me, okay? He said, do you know why I hate Father's Day? And the crowd said, he said, my mama hasn't found me a new one yet. Right, exactly. So if you don't have no kids, but you want some, call me. Oh man, I love doing comedy. It's fun up here. We be going through it though, So as I mentioned, I do have 4 kids. My oldest kid is 14 years old, right? He's a teenager. Do y'all remember being teenagers, getting into trouble? Yeah, okay. He's no different. He's doing that too. So one day I got a call from the principal. He's like, Caleb, you need to get here. You need to get her right now, okay? So I did it, I got in my car. I drove to the school, and I get there, and my son is crying. No joy on how he goes. He's like, crying real hard. So I knew he did it.
Whatever it is, whatever it is that they're saying he did, that's what he did, you know? And I found out that he was going to be suspended from school for 5 days for slap boxing. Y'all remember slap boxing? We used to slap your friends. I'm like, for slap boxing, that's how we used to greet each other back in the day. What are you talking about? So I did what any loving, caring, and concerned parent would do. And I asked if he won the fight. He didn't win, he lost. So I told him, I said, all right, I know you suspended for 5 days, but I'm gonna send you back to school and you better find them because mommy ain't raised no losers, okay? Shoot, I don't take no L's. You know, my kids aren't gonna be any different. Where my safe drivers at? Where my safe drivers? Y'all don't text and drive. You pay attention. Where my safe drivers? Okay, just him? Just you? So 2. Where are my unsafe drivers? Make some noise, unsafe drivers! Look around. That's what you gotta watch out for on the road, okay? Man, I can't stand unsafe drivers. There's a lot in Arizona too. It's crazy. Y'all are actually lucky I'm standing here right now because I almost got into not 1 but 2 car accidents on my way here. The first car made a sharp left and I nearly T-boned that car. And the second car, they didn't even put their turn signal on. Y'all, I couldn't even finish my text message. I can't stand the unsafe drivers, y'all. Watch out for me, though. Watch out. Man, it's crazy. It really is. It really is. You guys have been amazing tonight. And I've been Kayla Howard. Do me a favor. If you have Facebook, y'all got Facebook? Kayla Howard. If you have Instagram, Wild Child Comedy. Okay? Thank you so much to Let It Roll There for putting this event on. Thank you to ShadowFlower Studios for having me be a part of this. Look, can we clap it up for that? Thank y'all so much. You all have a good night, all right?
Oh man, give it up for her one more time. Give it up for Kayla one more time. That's what I'm talking about, man.